Thank God.
Yeah, absolutely.
No one likes to do it.
No.
So, like getting title and stuff from these things is tricky.
Yeah.
You don't want to provide it. This company is crazy too because they're like wheeling and dealing, but they want to gobble up things.
Oh, okay.
Companies, bits of companies, whatever.
Yep.
But they only have like specific target zones, like that they want to drill, right? So like that's where they're valuing all of these assets.
Yep.
And so any kind of due diligence that they have these brokers going in and doing is for those specific debts. And that's all the information they're giving us, but like as a publicly traded company, we can't operate that way.
Yep.
Like we still have to report
Yep.
on all of the debts that we have.
Everything that's going on, yeah.
So it's interesting.
Right?
I flew out to Texas like a couple weeks ago
Uh-huh.
to meet like the BD manager guy.
Okay.
And his brain just works differently because that's all he's ever done was physicians and divestitures.
Oh, okay.
So he's even, I think, kind of in crosshairs with like the operational land plan because it's not 100% what they need either. So yeah, it's been interesting.
Okay. Just rolling with it.
Yeah.
You're not getting bored, so it sounds like, so that's a good thing.
No. We're
Boredom
also
sucks.
like we're also like doing a big upgrade, our system upgrade this year.
Okay.
I think I told you that we were gonna do it.
Yes.
But we were gonna put it off till next year.
Yep.
Well, someone on our behalf decided that we're doing it this year.
Oh
And so we just started it.
Okay.
And they want to have it go live November 1st. And I have worked at several companies, so this will be my third complete upgrade.
Okay.
And yet not one has been under a year's time.
Oh my god.
So this should be interesting.
Yeah, you're like needless to say. Oh.
How's work going for you?
It's been good. I've just been like on the go. I feel like nonstop lately.
Yeah.
Because I traveled. I feel like everywhere last month. But then this month, it's nice. Not this month. This month I've traveled a lot. I forgot which month it is. July, I get to be home.
Oh, good.
So that'll be.
So next week.
Yeah, it's coming. I'm like, it's almost here. And it's like, I got the worst food poisoning traveling from Detroit.
Did you
It was the worst. I was like, it was on the morning I had to travel home. I didn't think I was going to get it on the plane, and my husband's like, just stay there. I'm like, I'm not staying in Detroit by myself this sick. And so it was like, you know when you have those moments where you're like, you give it everything you can?
Yeah.
I gave it everything I could to make sure I got on that plane. And I was happy that I had nobody next to me, which was really nice.
Yeah.
And so the poor guy that was close to me, he just like kept staring at me because I was like gagging. It was awful.
Oh, no.
I was gagging the whole time. So then I was like covering my mouth, trying to not like show that I was gagging or anything.
Because you could hide that.
Yeah. It was fun. It was fun. We lived through it.
I would be looking at you too, like, oh my god.
Yeah, with a side eye, like, do not.
What am I going to be getting now?
Where are you parting your hair lately?
It's just kind of not center, but just to the
Off the center,
just
to the
a-
right?
Yeah.
Okay. So, and then when I was in Detroit, so it was like in a suburb of Detroit, and where I was staying, well, I went out there to go shoot commercials, and where I was staying, usually the place that flies out artists, they have like a specific hotel, but like my brand, they just like booked me. They're like, oh, they Googled the area, and they're like, oh, you can stay here. But I mean, it's not like it was a bad area, it just wasn't like a good area. And so it was like all the way till like 2 a.m. There was like a dance party out in the parking lot.
Awesome.
And like I was on the first level, so there was no escaping. I mean, it was like with their car space bumping.
Oh my god.
I was like, sweet Jesus, I cannot do this. So that was like the only downside to it.
Other than being terribly sick.
And terribly sick. And I woke up at like, I think it was 4 a.m. have to wake up originally at 6. So I woke up at 4 a.m. and it's just like, bad. And then I think the worst part was anywhere I went, it was like any bad smell I could smell was that. Like my Uber ride.
Oh god.
Oh god.
I've had some nasty Ubers.
It was like Central, and it smelled so bad. And so I just, once again, I have my like face in my sleeve, and I'm like, do not puke in this man's car, please. Do not puke in his car.
Blend in with the rest of this.
Right. Just limit it. So I had that, and then had a hair show out in Florida. That was good. And then been dealing with like stuff with my dad's health because he's always going. Like we thought we were gonna lose him.
Recently?
Yeah, recently. He did it good. I'm telling you, when he goes big, he goes big. So he got pneumonia back in, I want to say March. And so he got pneumonia, and in my dad's fashion, he does not like to stay in hospitals. And so he left. Well, go figure, he has to go back because he's still so sick. And so when he goes back, they find out that he's septic. And yeah, so then they put him on IV antibiotics because that's like the only thing that will help with that. And that was on a Monday. And then on Friday, he decided that he didn't like the crew that was coming in for the weekend. So he pulled his IVs. And he said, no one's doing any IVs or blood draws on me. I was like, Dad, you gotta let them. He's like, no, don't go out and do anything that makes me please help me. And then after that, his gout came back. And then he ended up getting C. diff, which is like a highly contagious like stomach virus. Like they had to put on a hazmat gear. The nurses, yeah. I was like, oh my gosh.
She probably got the meat in the
Yes, absolutely. And then, and he didn't just get like normal gout. He got, it's called like this like double sister gout or something, where it's essentially like his kneecaps were like crystallizing.
Oh, cool.
I was like,
It's exciting.
oh my god, Dad. So yeah, it was scary. And is he doing better? From that, yeah, but I think it's just
In
like
general.
it's a decline, gradual decline, I think, from here.
Gotcha.
So I've just been going up and visiting. We were up there this weekend with him, and we went to Renaissance.
How fun.
Yes, Harper hasn't been since like pre-COVID.
Yeah, to be
Yeah. So I let her go big. She got a pirate costume. She got henna. She did a few rides, and then the heat started to get to everybody.
It's always like 100 degrees.
So hot, and you would think in Larkspur it'd be like a little cooler, but it's not. Definitely.
Smells a little better because of the like the
Yes.
but
That's for sure.
yeah, you gotta go early to get ready.
Yes. And then Harper had her 9th birthday party.
Oh.
And I was like, I guess and we had 20 kids.
Oh man, you're great.
That's what every parent said to me. And I was like, oh, I get it now.
Yeah.
Because luckily we did it at the rec center.
Okay.
So it was pretty nice cleanup. It was just, I think, my paranoia of watching all the kids.
Yeah, because the parents just drop and leave.
A lot of them, yeah.
Mhm.
Just a few stayed. But she had a really good turnout for a summer birthday party, so I was happy. I was scared like no kids were going to show up because everyone was on vacay.
Yeah.
And then we did Water World yesterday.
Oh my god.
I'm tired.
You just
I'm tired. Yeah.
Between the sun and like just running around.
Everything. It's so much. Yeah.
Oh, crazy.
Tis the summer, right?
And we finally got to meet from.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. So he was at a summer camp. One of minutes around the house.
Yep.
And he was like trying to give kids my phone number.
Oh my gosh.
And I was like,
Yep.
and it's time.
It's time. Because you don't need to be answering the phone to all those kids calling.
Well, one, and then maybe like it's nice that he's like asking for numbers or like trying to give his number.
Yeah.
But like I get a final approval on it now.
Yeah.
And so like he can do that, but I don't have to approve it, right?
Yep.
So.
Love it.
And he's like, but I can't look anything up. And he's like, yeah, I'm kidding.
Right? Like, it's for the purpose of phone calls and socializing. That's it.
Yeah. It's kind of crazy. So it's the bark phone. I don't know if you've heard of it. It's like, just like super parental control.
Harper has one, it's like, I think it's called the Gab.
Oh, I've heard of that.
Yeah, and it has like, she can only make phone calls on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I let him have a couple things.
Okay, I mean, you gotta slowly, you know, and once they gain your trust with that, you give them and you give them a little bit more.
Right, we'll see.
Yeah, baby steps.
Yeah. Like, I let him have Discord.
Okay.
And Spotify.
There you go.
That's it. But I can like undo them as I want to with it.
That's
I can
good.
grow with them.
Yep.
But and it like has these so
Love it.
it gives me like alerts. It's like it catches anything that seems like I should know.
Yep.
And then it gives me like the snippets of conversation.
Yep.
So he was out running and he messaged like he had hit his head or something. And he's like, Mom, I don't feel so good and I hit my head, I have a bump. And so I was like, just push through whatever, you can have some Tylenol at home. So then I get an alert about pain and drug use.
Oh my god.
And I was like, oh, and then it was like, was this helpful? And I was like, no. He's like, we'll you know, like lessen your sensitivity. I was like, great. It's just so funny. It's so sensitive. Like all of his Discord stuff is for gaming, and it's all about Fortnite. So they're like, you know, like mobs and shooting.
Yep, all that.
One of them. So that was all like violence, obviously that came up. And then one of them was like, smash it. It was like, and I was like, what? Because like before I opened it, I was like, no way in hell.
Oh my gosh. You're like, it's happened. No. And you're like, how?
I'm like, please, let's not. This is crazy.
Well, it's wild because I want to say, so my uncle, he got spyware put on my cousin's phone.
Oh.
And I think it was the best thing because what the spyware was is he put in like key terms, like if these terms ever came up, it would actually take a screenshot of the whole entire message that was being talked with.
Yeah.
Say the word sex or something like that.
Yeah.
And that's kind of fun. Go back. Yeah. And she was only 11. Yeah. So I was like, any parent that gets that stuff, I'm like, yes.
Yeah.
Get it? Because you don't know that, like, that's certain things that they're not going to talk about, you know? And if you can see what's going on sooner,
Yeah.
it's the best thing you can do. I was so taken back.
That's insane. I am that mama bear for sure.
Same. Especially with, like, social media and everything.
Yeah.
It's like, I have social media, but I seriously only use it for hair. So I'm thankful that the only things I really see is hair.
Yeah.
But thankfully it keeps me tied in enough where, like, I'll know how the game works
Right.
when it comes time. Because, you know, I learned from Faith that even if you take it away, when they're around friends and their friends have that, you know, capability, they're going to teach them.
Oh, for sure.
So,
Yeah. Yep, that's the thing. So you gotta be diligent about teaching them right and having that open relationship too, right?
yeah, exactly. And keeping, like, the conversations that are so awkward, so normal.
Yep.
I think that's the best advice I give anyone. I'm like, talk until it's not awkward.
Yeah.
And then they'll feel more comfortable coming to the friends.
Yeah. Goodness gracious.
Right. How did you finish out the school year? Because this was your first, like, at homeschool year, wasn't it?
Yeah, he did good.
Okay. Are we keeping with it?
Yeah, we're gonna take it 1 year at a time.
Okay. If it's not working a year, just adjust.
Yeah, I
and
think
pivot.
it's just a lot more work on me than I expected.
Oh, for sure.
So he still wants to do it.
Okay.
So we're gonna do it, but it's gonna be a little different.
How are you guys adjusting it?
I'm gonna try to do a little bit more like online instead of like so
Hands-on?
yeah, which sucks because I like the books, right?
Right.
But I don't have the time to stop every 2 minutes in my work day to help him.
Yep, you deal with
And
that.
he is like very smart and can read through stuff, but it's still just every 2 minutes is a way big dramatization. But
No, but I get it, yeah.
it's a lot.
It's not enough downtime for you to get anything done,
Yeah.
essentially, on the side.
Yeah. And so then I feel like I'm working literally all day,
Non-stop.
nonstop.
Well, and they have such good online programs from what I've been told by others.
There is. There's really great things. And like, I think the one I'm looking at, it's still Christian based. It they do like recorded lessons, but then the teacher has office hours.
Yes.
And so I think that will be
Game changer.
yeah. And then because I like to make things really hard on myself. I signed him up. I found this really cool kind of workshop type class. So he's gonna actually go do that on Monday for camp. And he's gonna it's blacksmithing and welding.
That's fun.
And because he told me he wanted to do welding. And I was like, well, 11-year-old says that. That's
Seriously.
okay. So that was when I found. And then I saw that they had year-long classes.
Oh, when?
Starting in August.
Okay.
So like school year, right?
Yep.
It's August to May.
Yep.
So I signed him up for Mondays. But the problem is that it's in Colorado Springs.
Oh, that's a shot.
So I will be working in Colorado Springs
Oh my.
on Mondays. Yeah. But I think it'll be so good for me. It's literally blacksmithing and welding and like all metal work. Like the design and application of it all.
Okay.
I feel like he needs some hands-on stuff.
And that's a good thing to learn too, right? You could use it in the future too for like a career if you want to pursue it or apply it to anything.
Yeah. And if not, at least he knows
How to do it.
But he doesn't want to do it.
Yeah, cross it off.
So here we are. I signed him up for my husband is like, what the?
You're like, let it be. Let it be.
But this year it'll be a little different too because he's in a partnership program in Elizabeth. In that, so Southeast and 5th grade for the homeschool part.
Oh, gotcha.
And so there's a charter school in Elizabeth that does the homeschool partnership. So he's gonna do that on Thursdays.
Oh.
So Wednesdays when I'm in the office, he's gonna have to go with Tim to work. That means that I get I'll be at work on Wednesdays.
Yeah.
But on Thursdays, I will still be at partnership.
Okay.
I will have a day without him.
Well, that'll be nice for you.
So I think that'll be really helpful.
For sure. Give you a little break too. Good.
So I think it'll be good. It's just a lot.
Shifting and finding like your guys' stride essentially.
And on top of all that, I want him to be able to be included in all his activities. He doesn't have that.
Well, I think that's a big thing with like homeschool kids is making sure they get the same opportunity as like traditional school.
Yeah.
With like activities and socialization and all that sort of stuff.
Just trying to get that. There's no shortcomings in that.
I love it. I love it.
That's I just like so right down.
I can imagine. Did you go to Hawaii?
We did.
Okay.
We were there for 10 days.
How was it?
It downpoured for 9 of the 10 days.
No.
Yeah, like monsoon. Like, we had aerial flood warnings. 9 out of 10.
When were you there again?
We were there.
I can't think about this.
Oh no, it was around my birthday. So May 7th through the 17th.
Okay. Oh
It
my
rained.
gosh.
Like, there was pockets of sunshine, and of course, I stole every pocket out.
Yeah, you're like, there it is.
I
Go get
felt
it.
it stuck in the rain, but like, for today,
Jeez.
we did this tour of the Tuolumne Mountains where Jurassic Park was
Oh,
partly filmed.
that's cool.
It was really cool. There's a lot of movies, like 51st Dates had some scenes,
Yes.
like a bunch of things there. And there was like waterfalls coming off of the top of these mountains, and then the tour guide was like, well, that's something to be seen. Like, not everybody gets to experience that.
You're like, let's not die.
Well, just because it's like so much rain.
Yeah, coming through there, yeah.
Yeah.
That's wild.
Yeah. But it was cool. Timmy and I snorkeled a lot,
Oh,
and
fun.
we got to see the big sea turtles as we went.
Love it.
And snorkeled it. But it was just the water was kind of murky from all of
The rain coming, yeah.
But they were like super close to us.
I love it. Did you guys get photos of them?
Yeah, I got one of those cases, and,
Yep.
but it was murky, so it
Ah.
wasn't super.
At least you guys know what's going on in it.
Yep.
Now, do you guys have any plans for travel for summertime, or just getting through all the camps?
Yeah, I think we're just gonna just do the. We already did golf, VBS. This is basketball. This is week.
Okay.
Then he has an art camp too. Avid, have you heard of Avid for Adventure?
Yeah.
He has 2 weeks of that, and then he has a farm camp.
Okay.
So,
You're keeping him so busy.
yeah, this is what I say. I'm like an idiot because I also have to drive them to and from all
You're
this.
the one that had, yeah.
Oh, wow.
You're like, what did I? At first, when you're signing up, you're like, yes, this.
Yeah.
And you get there and you're like, oh, yep.
Shoot, this one's only 3 hours.
Right.
Yeah, he has a 3 hour
Right? You're like, how is this
I
gonna
don't
work?
understand that. So then, of course, I just walk somewhere and work. But
Well, that's nice. You can work pretty much wherever, right?
yeah, it is. It's nice. It's just a lot. So, like, you're away from the house.
Yes. Yep.
So you aren't, like, that's what you're used to, that's your norm.
Yep.
So I think being home all the time, like, that's my
Yeah.
norm now, and so, like, being away from the home all the time, I'm like, I'm just tired.
Yep. I can see it. I can see it. Tis the season. I say it goes by so quick. Before you know it, they're a senior year and don't want anything to do with us, and then we gotta find stuff to keep ourselves busy. Right? You're like, no. It was cute. Harper yesterday, she was like, I don't want my birthday to end because I don't want to keep getting older. I'm like, I don't want you to either, baby, but we have to. If we don't, it's bad.
Right. Aww, that's so cute. At least she's like understanding that it's awesome to be a kid.
Yeah, I think that's her favorite thing is being a kid. And she enjoys all of it. And she's like, I don't want to grow up too fast. I'm like, perfect. Don't grow up too fast because too many kids try to.
Yeah, to me, it's always been kind of more serious and like aware of things going on.
Yep.
And like, can you please just be carefree? And he's like, I don't think that I could do that.
He's like, I don't think that's in my MO right there.
He's like, there's just too much going on. And I'm like, yes. Just even more so why.
Right.
You should just like, yes, worry about everything.
Yeah.
And just go.
And be a kid. Yeah. Oh, man.
It's just too serious.
Takes himself too seriously.
It was so funny. We were in the car. The other day. I don't know who bought it at, but do I sound differently
Oh.
than what's in my head? And I was like, yep. And he was like, no, they really, like, I know he's heard himself talking. recording. So
Yes.
things that like I think just like finally clicked.
Yep.
And he started filming himself talking, and he's like,
Oh.
"Oh my god, I'm so annoying."
Oh my
He was
gosh.
like, "Why am I so squeaky?"
Little nugget.
So then he was like, "What if I talk like this? Is this better?" And I was like, "Oh my god, stop."
No, you're like, no. I'd rather be squeaky than low.
It was the funniest.
That's too funny.
He's like, "Do you sound different in your head?" I'm like, "Yep."
Yep.
I like my voice way better in my head.
Yes. It's like anytime I watch back any of like my recordings or anything I have to do, I hate it. I like just like cringe to it, and like whenever I record, you know, with us here, the first thing I do to any video, mute it all. Mute it. I'm like, I don't want to hear any voices. We're just gonna mute it and done. Because what grade will he be?
6.
Jeez.
He's like first real people.
Oh my gosh. Did he ask what it was, or did he know?
No, he's had kind of like
Patchiness?
one's from like it was a teeny tiny, not real ones, but like you know, like the little red kind of
Yeah.
from just not showering enough.
Yep.
This one's
It's like a hormonal one.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Cause it was like, I was like, we're not gonna have it this way.
Right. You're like, this is what we're gonna teach you good skincare right now.
I'm like, well, do you remember me like getting on you about washing your face for the last year? Like, that's a good time to actually really follow through.
Follow through and listen to that whole conversation.
He called me. So he was at work. Tim, so he was going. So Tim, he like, I think I was in Texas when this happened. He was like, will you text me? He's like, or he stayed home that day. That's why he was supposed to go to the office.
Just emotional.
And so, then Tim called me. Bawling.
Oh no. No, he didn't. Poor baby.
I was like, what? I mean, it's that time, you know.
We're getting there. Not prime time, but you're right at the start.
Yeah. He's like, okay, because I'm so emotional. I don't
Oh
know why.
my gosh. He's like, I just can't.
Yeah, and Tim is just like, what in the world is going on?
Oh god.
It's good times.
It's good times. It really is. You have those moments where all you can do is laugh.
Yes. I can't believe Trevor's moving.
I know. I sat there and I was like, oh, she gets so big. And she's such like my meaningful child. So it's like, she's like, this is so important. It's my last single digit birthday. Like, she's really living through it. I'm like, God love you, child.
The only one Timmy's worried about is his golden birthday.
When's this golden?
13.
Oh. Yep.
So,
Yep, those are big ones.
he's like, for my golden birthday, can we maybe get through the next one first?
You're like, let's slow it down. Slow it down just a little bit.
I'm not ready for you to be a teenager.
We're not hitting that
Deep
one.
voice and all of that.
You're not doing it.
You're not ready.
Oh. And it's like some kids are so like quick and they want to grow up, and then you have the ones that like don't want to grow up and want to stay a kid forever.
I would like, I think every person when they grow up
Realize
this.
this.
Who wanted to be a kid forever.
Totally. It's like I remember sitting there and I'm like, I just want to grow up. I want to be big. I want to be big. And then you get big and you're giving you like your first pills, and you're like, nope, this isn't.
My own decisions.
I want to stay up late.
Like, shoot.
Right. What was going on with that one?
Can I take it back? Is it too late?
I don't want to be here. I don't want to be here. Oh. It was like my plan before you. I was asking her, you know, the questions for her hair and whatnot, and she's like, I've made made one too many decisions lately, so I'm gonna let you pick whatever you want to do. I'm like, perfect.
I can be in touch with that.
Yeah.
I saw a shirt online that says, "Go ask your dad." I'm like, ooh, where can I get 5 of those?
I love it. You're like, that's where it's at. Oh.
I have baby chicks.
Oh, I was about to ask you, how is all that going?
That's what I need in my life.
You need more chaos, more responsibility.
When we were in Hawaii, I wasn't planning on doing anymore, but when we were in Hawaii, we had a fox attack. We killed a couple of our chickens. Of course, my favorite chicken. I know. And so when we got back, I had some broody hens, and I was like, fine, I guess hatch them out.
Right, how about it, ladies?
Whatever. Fine. So of course, as soon as those ones were ended up being too broody,
Okay.
so I just split the eggs.
Yep.
And was like, whatever. And then as soon as those hatched, another one became broody, and I was like, fine, hatch out more. Let's do that.
Let's get it done. Let's go, ladies.
Because, 15 chickens isn't enough.
Holy
So
cow.
I have 6 babies now, and then I have 8 eggs under this other hen.
Oh my god.
I know.
Way to keep yourself busy.
Do I need it? Any of these? No, I sure don't.
What are you gonna do with all of them?
So I lost 5 total last year, or this last.
Oh, yeah.
So I'll keep. Well, we'll see how many I have.
Yeah.
I might give some away.
Okay.
The males, so I'll probably keep one rooster, since I had 2 roosters in the one. And then this one, he actually got attacked by the fox too. But I don't know how he lived, but he lived.
Oh my god.
Like he literally looked like he was dying. Like his wings looked broken, his neck. Like he didn't go for like 3 weeks.
It's a tough cookie.
Yeah.
He's like, you can't take me on that fast.
Mm-hmm. So, and he was still, while he was broken, he was still getting
Really?
done.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a worker.
That's
a worker for
I
you.
guess he deserves to live.
Right? She's like, I'm here to stay. You can't get rid of me that easily. Did you guys change up any of like your like fencing or anything for them?
Well, they're free range,
Okay.
but what happened was there's a fox in the neighborhood, and I knew about it. So the people watching the house, they were like, because it was so long, they had 2 separate sitters come.
Okay.
And in the transition, he didn't run anymore.
Oh.
And so I haven't been letting my chickens out until like 9:30, 10.
Yeah.
When most of the foxes kind of go back.
Yep.
And he didn't do that, so the door opens from my run, so they can get out and stretch at like 5:30 in the morning. And so they were just sitting chickens. Literally. And so,
Poor babies.
right.
Oh. How was that phone call?
It was Mother's Day,
No, it wasn't.
so that sucked.
Oh my
But
god.
he was like, I have so many bad news. And I was like, of course.
No.
And he was like, we had a fox attack. So I asked like questions. I think I threw him off, and I was like, well, what time did you let them out? And he was like, I don't know.
Oh god.
I don't really know. And I was like, well, which ones were they? He's like, I don't. Like, what am I supposed to? I was like, well, is it the white one? And he was like, yes, definitely the white one. I was like, oh, I guess.
No.
She was the only white one.
Are any of the new ones?
No, she was just different. So I don't know if you remember, she was sick when she was a little chickie, baby chickie.
Yep.
So she had like extra skin and more hair.
Yes. I remember you told me about her.
And she was just like super curious and like full of life.
She was like a little pet.
She just had a personality.
Mm-hmm.
And so I did honestly believe like she'd be the first to die because she wasn't the first to die though.
Yeah.
You know.
How that cookie crumbles though.
So,
Dang. Another stage. I'll be crying.
she was so fun. Like,
Yeah.
she'd sit on your shoulder, and you could pick her up and pet her.
Just love on her.
So, that's why I was just like, not thinking it through fully.
That's usually how it happens, though, you know. It's like the impulse.
I messaged my neighbor who processes their chickens.
Yep.
And I was like, so, if I get roosters, can I stick them in with your batch to process? And she was like, yeah, that was cool.
Nice.
Oh, gosh.
Live and learn.
Why did I think I did it?
Because you messed them. You're like, I need them back in my life.
But like this, so I have 6 chicks. Why did I didn't need to have this other chicken sit on it.
Impulse moment.
Yeah, I guess so. So it's just like, somebody will take one bite out. Right? Oh,
Some of the stuff we do, we all do it.
yeah, and then also, you know, like because they're 2 age groups, I can't keep them together.
Oh my gosh, yes.
So I'm like, what the fuck do I do? Because I have the ones in a run in my big run.
Yeah.
They're in a little run. Yeah. And I'm like, I don't want to move them.
So you're just like at this standstill.
Okay. So last time when I had baby chicks, I had like a portable kind of like dog pen.
Yes.
Like the ones that like zip up and have the net, you know,
Yep.
mesh and stuff. Because I just don't want them in my house.
Yep.
So I had a shed built recently, and so I'm like, all right, I'll just stick that in the shed.
Yep.
I'll leave all the windows open.
Okay. That works. Keeps you
For
safe.
breeze, maybe for the fan in there, you know.
Yeah.
Obviously, the mama wants to go with them, and yeah.
You make it work. How are all the other animals doing?
You're good.
Do you guys still have horses?
Yeah, we have 2 horses.
Okay.
One of them has really bad allergies to the flies.
No.
She has always.
Yeah. Have they gotten worse or?
Yeah, I feel like every year they've gotten a little worse. So this year, I don't know, the vet gave us something to give her, but she has to eat grain on it. We've been giving them grain just because they're not like super active.
Yeah, you don't need to make them hot.
And so, also Tim's been giving her Benadryl every morning and night.
Okay. Has it helped her?
Yeah, it helps a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, but she used to, when you look at, you know, like all the bites kind of turn black and dark.
Yeah.
She was feeling so full of that. And then the dogs. So we have to separate one of our dogs. I think I told you.
I think.
But she's just mean.
Yes.
To one of them.
Yep.
She's a sweet dog. It's just mean to the dog.
Doesn't like them.
She's been putting in cages of hers. And so, because we have time to create a whole new space for her.
Yeah. She needs it.
I was like, we'll just split up the yard, it'll be fun.
Yep.
And Tim was like, what if I
Oh gosh.
put like a little run area down by the horses? Because it's got trees and shade and the water runs out there.
Okay.
And I was like, done, do it. Like,
Get it done.
yeah. Because she won't be bored because the horses will be there.
Yeah, they'll keep each other company
And
essentially.
the chickens go there and visit. And she's actually,
Security a little bit for them.
I don't know. So she's like terrified of every other living being. So like she won't like hurt the chickens or any cats or anything. So I think that would be good for her.
Give her her own little space. When are you guys gonna get that for her?
And I imagine that this weekend or next weekend we'll put it in place.
Okay.
But she's not one to challenge fencing or anything.
Well, that's good.
So it might be T-post and whatever, but it's gonna happen.
A nice little square off area.
Yeah. So I'll probably buy one of those like kind of like portable dog houses that like lift up off the ground.
Yes.
So it has a little like, shade cover or whatever. You know, rain shade. Mm-hmm. So she can have a little security there.
And then in the wintertime.
So it's not gonna be like we get home a lot.
Yeah.
So it's only gonna be like on those long stretches where I'm either not home or like the dog's just gonna be out for the day.
Yeah.
So if it's cold out, I can rotate the two inside to go outside. Yeah. Because she doesn't attack her inside the house ever.
Interesting. Was it because you're there?
Maybe because they're just like not like, running and like, looking at stuff. I don't know. She's not a vicious dog.
That's so weird.
And so I don't really understand it.
Or behavior for it, yeah.
Yeah. I think it'll be good.
Nice
There's another.
Hey, that's what happens when you have land.
I'm in the garden.
How's your garden doing?
It's okay. The grasshoppers have eaten a lot of stuff. Because they're jerks.
Yeah, they are. All grasshoppers are.
I'm like, what am I supposed to do about them? I want to kill them.
Yep.
But I also don't want to put tons of stuff on them.
Yeah, it's like you're damned if you do and you're damned if you don't with them, essentially.
It's like, how much money am I going to spend on getting this stuff going and then like let it go to the grasshoppers?
Yeah.
I don't think so. But I would rather know what I'm putting on it, even if it's like a little bit of like insecticide or whatever.
Yes, absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
I know I'm not coating my stuff with like the peel or chemical.
I mean, it's gonna be better than what you get at like the normal market, so
Yeah.
that's a win right there.
I just like I don't want to do it, but I also just I'm gonna have to. They eat every strawberry that comes up. They like nibble down all like my celery plants, my whole bed of pepper plants.
So they just get out of everything.
Well, no, here's the thing. So I have, you'll laugh. I probably have 40 cucumber plants, right? Yeah, or family of 3. And I actually haven't eaten too much of the cucumber like leaves.
Interesting.
It is interesting. And then the pumpkins are doing really well, and the tomatoes they're not eating.
Go figure.
I had like planted carrots, and they were starting to come up, and they just demolished.
Before they could even get up.
Yeah.
I mean, they're eating good, it sounds like.
So I was like, I tried something yesterday, and I brought one of my chickens in to see if she would like what she would do.
Yeah.
You know, supervise visit to the garden.
Yeah.
But she ate a few, and then she like wanted to wander the rest of the garden.
Yeah.
Which isn't where I need her, or whether in the beds of the garden. And so I was like, maybe I'll try different chickens.
Yep. Rearrange this situation going on here.
So.
What about grasshopper traps? Is there anything like that?
Not really. No, they say like neem oil is one of the good things to like clarify the cognizer, which I have on hand. But apparently it's not good for bees. And it doesn't work if it's wet, so like it's kind of annoying because if you're watering your plants,
It's like, how do you make it work?
So I think it's kind of the same thing with neem oil, but I think I'll just like water and then let it dry a little and then I'll just spray kind of around everything, but also definitely because you know what I mean? If it's too hot, if it's hot enough, it can scorch the leaves.
Yep. It's like a balance you have to do that.
So it's just like, really? Like how much water do you put into that? And I was like, just look at it as a hobby. Like, how do you
That's exactly what it
He's like,
is.
I thought you wanted to grow your own food. Like, well, I do.
Well, we're trying to get that.
But until we get to that sweet spot, it's a hobby.
Yep, that's exactly what it is. Because there's a learning curve, and unless you come from family of farmers and know all the tips and tricks, you kind of just gotta go with it.
Yeah. We had a neighbor down the way that's like, they're into like horticulture and stuff. And so my other neighbor, he's friends with them, was like, you should let them come out. stuff. Like apparently they do layering stuff.
Okay.
So like, you know, like to keep the leaves down, they just plant everything closely. They like have different level depth of roots so that it's not interfering with each
Wow.
other and all sorts of stuff. And I was like, that sounds like way too much work right now.
Right now I can't do that.
But maybe in like the winter when I'm yes.
Some downtime.
Yes. But I don't want to know until you do this.
I don't know how you're doing that.
And it's not really size and quickly, it's just I'm exhausted all the time.
I'm like, that's how it's being done. I don't know.
Just keep doing it.
Running on views, that's how you're doing it.
It's really helps me.
Oh, it's nice that he pops in.
I'm like, here's your water to garden. Here's the temperature with the water situation.
Yeah.
Because I have most of it set up to be automatically watered. Except for like, I haven't connected it all yet because I was like, trying to find the right pieces.
Okay.
And so it's not connected. So however many hours of time I've spent in this watering could have been saved if I would have just taken some time. Yeah. But it's fine. Everything's dumpster.
Oh my gosh. I mean, it kind of helps.
It does. So we did a burn. So we got we're trying to do burns every year because it's a new tradition. So like this was the first year we tried to do criminals, but they were so wet that they wouldn't burn. So we have a huge pile, like we have a needle rake on the back. It's like attached to it. Right?
Okay.
And so I think he was pulling them off of his arena so that he could work the horses in it.
Yep.
So while we're doing this, I might as well. So while we were gone also, so here, this is the stupid stuff, this is my life. They let the dogs in more than we normally put them in.
Oh no.
Yep. And so, like it was already kind of getting bad.
Yeah.
You know?
But then it hit that extra over the top point.
To the point where like, if I were to steam things on this stuff, it would just make it worse.
Oh, yeah.
So now, we don't have tons of carpet. Like, Timmy's around the living room, bedroom, upstairs is it.
Yeah.
So Timmy's around, because he likes to sleep with the ducks and stuff, and he doesn't have a problem. And then, stairs going down. So while we have the dumpster, it's very long to carpet out.
Yeah.
And then what do I have to do? I have to seal the floor. Sand out anything. Because I'm not putting, it's so expensive to put flooring down.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
So it's just good, it's just gonna be some, whatever.
Yeah.
Like there.
Yep.
And then I'll paint it, seal it, put a rug on it. Yeah. So I'm gonna do that since we now have the dumpster.
Lots and lots of projects.
One day. I will go out sometime.
Oh my gosh.
One of my girlfriends is going through a nasty divorce. I found other friends with her. But she doesn't have kids.
Okay.
But like similar man thing. Yeah. He's taking leaving her without transportation.
Oh, the joys of it.
And so she was like trying to get out of her house, and I'm like, I so badly want to help her. I mean, I want to stay with us for a couple of months. And then I like think through it, and I'm like, I can't.
No.
One more thing.
No more projects for you.
I don't want to feel obligated to like cook extra dinners or
Yes.
like clean more just because.
It's like you want to help, but you can't.
So,
You don't have the capability. That's very self-aware right there.
oh, I can't like entertain someone.
You're like, not happening.
Sometimes I just like want to sit and do nothing, and he's like, well, you don't ever do that. So he's like, when have you ever had time to do that? I'm like, yeah.
It doesn't happen. It's not in your vocabulary.
It's not. I can only do like a couple hours of doing nothing, and then I'm like, okay.
Done. Yeah.
I think that's all.
Okay. What's going on?
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Yeah. To me, doesn't have sports. He took the fall off.
Okay. So it cuts down on some of that stuff.
Yeah. Because baseball was 4 days a week.
When did that end?
Which just ended.
Okay.
We had like 2 weekends.
Yeah.
Not even. Actually, this will be our first weekend without anything baseball.
Oh, okay.
So last weekend was like their end of the year for the week. And then the weekend before that, he had a double header, but like 2 hours between those games. So that was like a good 7 hours of baseball day.
What position is he playing?
He mostly has been doing right field.
Okay.
He really wants to be a second baseman, but he has to go to yeah, for sure.
We can get there.
Yeah, like he has played it.
Yeah.
But he does pretty good. Like, you know, he's it's not like super strong as kind of lobby.
Okay.
And like his catching isn't quite
Where it should be.
yeah. I mean he's improved. He improved a lot this year.
Okay.
And he does well hitting. So I don't know. Every year I'm like, are you gonna play? Like I'm not sure. But this year he's like, I definitely want to play.
Because what year was this year? How many has he been playing?
4, 5 years.
Okay.
This year, he wouldn't have to give up. And I was like, no.
Not too much. You can follow through.
You have to do, like before I even signed up for it, I was like, sorry, we're not just sitting around on our butts playing video games. That's just not what we're going to do.
You burst his bubble, I bet. I know. They just get like sucked into it. It's like a magnet for them.
Like, during the school year, he is allowed an hour on like Friday nights and Saturday nights or Sunday day.
Yep.
I guess anytime on Saturday. But if he has a game, he can't do it till the game.
Okay, that's fair enough right there. You're letting them know.
And so this summer, he's like thinking he can just do unlimited, and I was like,
Oh, you're like, you're funny.
and like Dad and I haven't yet discussed it, even though it's already almost July. I was like, but like right now, until it's further notice, it's an hour a day max.
Yeah, that's the way to do it.
And then like 2 hours later, you still on it?
Yep. Oh, they'll stay on it. You gotta like pull them down.
He's like, no. I'm like, dude, it's like you can't be self-aware and train yourself. Figure that out. Figure out how to do that for yourself. I'm taking the business completely away.
Yep. You know.
And girls and boys like that.
I don't know. Harper's pretty hard with that.
Is she?
Yeah, because she plays Minecraft and she plays Roblox. So sometimes it's always like, just one more minute. Just one more minute. And I'm like, no, you need to read to earn this. You need to do this, do this. And yeah, it's, they get sucked in. Get some fresh air. It'll be good for you.
To me, it's one that the huge term for like going outside or whatever. Touch grass.
What?
And I was like, okay, bud, have you touched grass?
Oh my god, I love it. I'm so gonna use that with Harper. Let me touch grass today. Have you heard some of the slang words they say?
Yeah, and if Timmy starts talking like that, I'm just slapping him over the head.
Oh my god, like, there was one Harper didn't know, and we had to look it up because I guess all the kids at the school kept saying, that's so Ohio. Because Ohio means bad.
Yeah, like skibbity, toilet, Ohio Riz, and something stupid.
Oh my gosh, I was like, what? And then it was funny because, like, you know, Faith isn't, she's 21, and like some of the words she's like, I don't even know. I don't know what
Why
these
would
kids.
you even talk like that?
What is the point, you guys?
Yes. Timmy tries to tell me sometimes, like, cat, man, bread.
Yep, cats, us.
Yeah, I'm like,
You like, get off that bus.
I don't care if he talks like this to his friends, but if he talks to any adult like that,
Oh, yeah. You're like, no.
apparently that's like mostly just a middle school thing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure it's spreading.
Yeah, it's trickled into the elementary kids because I'm assuming they have so many like older siblings where that comes from.
Yeah. I find on Instagram sometimes, I don't know, like something pops up every once in a while and it's like a school teacher who tries to explain all
Yes.
of it.
Yes, I've seen that one.
So I'll watch them sometimes, but I'm like, can you just get to the point? Like, I don't need like a 20-minute freaking skit.
Tutorial of this skit. Just tell me the words. Let's do the definitions.
Define.
Let's get it done.
That's all I need.
Oh, I love it. I'm gonna remix, so if you need to move or wiggle, move and wiggle. You grab anything? Yeah, keeping the door open is the best way to keep the air in so it gets hot.
Are you loving your short hair?
I love it. I think the thing is like I do hair all day, and the last thing I want to do is like my own hair. And so it's just like I can wash and go. And I don't have curly hair, but I have curly hair. And so, like, if I just let it air dry, I have more. It doesn't look like I just stuck my finger in a light socket look. And it looks like it's got some wave because it doesn't have like the hair weighing it down.
Gotcha.
So. I definitely could go for some caffeine here in a minute.
You have a long day.
Yeah, my first client, she needed to come in earlier, and so I came in early for her, and then I have a client out for you. So my Vagaro books, you know, sometimes you guys book, I book, and then it can create multiple files. And this one client, I could not figure out why sometimes, like, she'll be notified, but for some appointments and she'll make them, and then other appointments she won't. And it's because she has multiple files that we've been booking under. And so we had an appointment for her last week, and it was like 15 minutes in, and she wasn't here. And I was like, that's so not her. And it's because it got booked underneath her old file that she doesn't use any of the contact information on here. So I was like, I'll get you in. It's too late. So I think I'm here until 7 today. Long day for me, unfortunately. But all good color services. I love doing like lived-in color, and that's everyone today. So, like, if I gotta do what I love, it makes it easier.
Right.
The worst days are the ones where it's like back-to-back, like maintenance appointments, where it's like a gloss haircut, this and that. Because it's just back-to-back to back. I don't get like that time to sit down and take a break.
That's good.
Okay, and slightly for me. Perfect. We're getting all the bougie lighteners and everything today.
I need a little bougie.
I'll give it to you. Well, and
Bougie and booze.
you're like, there's a perfect combo. When did we? Your hair was last lightened. It wasn't me. We've kept you dark. How long has it been since lightener touched your hair now?
It's been at least probably 8 months.
8 months. Okay.
Yeah, because maybe it might be longer.
I felt like it was a year.
It's probably a year because it was after I got my extensions out.
Yeah.
But we didn't really do
Touch
it.
it. Yeah.
Speaking of, were you able to do the extension clipping?
Oh my gosh, I have them and they're at home.
Oh shoot.
Yes. Oh my gosh. Okay. So you text me anytime you want and I can have them up front for you.
Okay.
Just let me know.
Okay. Whatever. It's all good. Jason finally got his hair
Yeah?
trimmed up a little bit, yeah.
Okay.
He tried to go to see your guy, but
Yeah.
he's like so booked out, and Tim is not that person.
To do that, yeah.
And he's trying to get used to it.
How much did he get?
Actually not that much.
Okay.
He said he's gonna cut it shorter the next time, but so his buddy at work told him to go somewhere or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Because him and his brother go there and they have longer hair, but not
Okay.
like long hair.
Yep. More of a length to it.
Yeah. And so he liked her well enough. So he'll cut it a little bit more.
Yeah.
She actually gave him like a little bit, it's like the bob's gone, you know?
Yes. You're like, we're getting little wins.
Because he started to it grew out.
Yep.
Because he didn't go get it fixed.
Yep.
And he was like, oh, I think it looks so much better. And I'm like, it's just a longer bob. Like, what's he not understand?
Oh my gosh.
She's like, but when you look at it in the mirror, it doesn't look so bad. I'm like, no, not from that angle, but anybody who looks anywhere around you will see that it's a flat bob.
Yeah.
So it's better. It's so much thinner.
Oh
She
yeah.
thinned it out because he has.
That's what you're saying, yeah. So it lays better, not like poopy and crazy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good. So the ones we got.
Oh. I was like, oh, thank God. He's like, you're happy with me. I'm like, good.
That's what we're getting.
You should have done this months ago. It's gotta feel better. How do you not stick up hair?
I couldn't. Yeah. And he works, and it's like you'd think he'd be sweating.
Yeah, and he wears his hat, his cowboy hats.
Mm-hmm.
Dripping. He was sweating. He'd be like, why am I so hot? I'm like, why do you think?
Right? Let's kind of think about this.
I'm assuming he hasn't had a choice. He's been getting short hair.
You're like, this is
Not.
happening.
I'm like, he's like, I want to grow it out like that. I'm like, no.
Nope.
You can't even wash your face properly.
Right. We're not going to put you into something that is just going to be a spiral.
It was getting so greasy and gross and smelling. I was like, no, dude.
Not doing it. Not doing it.
So I found a place that he does a great job. So.
Good, good. Once you get that, you're usually good.
Yeah. And Timmy likes it because he talks video games.
Oh, perfect.
He's like, I want to go back, Mom. He's really nice. He's like, I found my best. He's like, can we go back once a month? I'm like, you got it.
Oh
like,
my
do
god.
it.
That's adorable.
You to go talk to everyone else about video games, but leave me out of it.
What are his favorites?
He's really into Fortnite right now.
Fortnite, okay.
Kind of obsessed. He hasn't played Minecraft in a while. And I don't know. I don't think he plays anything else, to be honest with you.
He has his jam and that's it.
Yeah, I was so hesitant to let him play Fortnite.
Mm-hmm.
Just because it's still shooting games.
Yeah.
Then I played it with him and it didn't show anything. I get it. Go shoot stuff, I guess.
Yeah, boy.
But I had really strict time. I don't know where that one faded out. My strict time. Fortnite, and then it was just all Fortnite all the time.
Yep. It just kind of fades and transfers.
Like, sure, what happened there? Oh, gosh. If you're friends with you, can be like, you can't even do anything in the game unless you play more, and I don't actually care.
Right. These are my rules, and that's what we're gonna go by. You either like them or you don't.
Yeah. Oh gosh. So his friends over, of course, and he wants to play, and I'm like, can you please go do something else?
Right.
Can you just do this at your own home? You talk still.
It's so baffling, when kids have other kids over and they get their heads stuck in their games and whatnot.
Yeah.
I'm like, don't you do that when they're at their house and you're here? It's the same thing.
Isn't
Where you
it? Yes.
socialize with each other.
Yeah. So I actually just told Tony, after he had a friend over last week, and I was like, you know what? When you have friends over, we're just gonna have a rule of no games. Like,
Good for you.
you guys can go be creative and do other stuff.
Yeah, but we're not doing that.
He's having a friend sleepover tonight, so
Okay.
I was like, what are you gonna do? He's like, I think we're gonna make comic books together. I was like, cool.
Perfect.
Like outside? Yeah.
Has he kept a bunch of friends from school? Has he made new ones?
Both, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Both. He doesn't have like a super ton of friends, and like, here's the crappy part about it all. And I don't think that it would be any different, even if we like stayed at any one school in particular.
Okay.
So like, he doesn't have like a best friend. You know, like the inseparable, like always want to be together. Like, he doesn't.
And it's like a second child at your house, essentially. Yeah.
And he's never had that.
Okay.
And so I'm like, oh, I feel like he's missing out, but also maybe that's just not in his.
That's how Harper is too.
Is it?
She has a bunch of friends, but she doesn't have like that diehard like I did growing up.
Yeah.
But she has several friends.
Or maybe when they get older, they will.
Yeah. Unless like you're just like that lucky one that finds those friends. That's the only time I think it might, you know?
Yeah, I don't know. It's like all of his like what I would consider his best friends, like his, you know, they all have like other like best friends.
Yeah.
So it's fine.
I do too. Trust me, I've been sitting there and I'm like, why doesn't she? But then I'm like, well, she has several, so I guess I'll take that better than like none.
Yeah. I'm kind of wondering if it's a lot because we're not like near anyone, and like best friends almost need to be closer.
To have that time with one another.
Yeah, like where it's not like a big deal to like come over.
Yeah, agreed. Like pop in and out.
Yeah, like my best friend growing up was just a couple blocks away. You know.
Yeah.
So maybe that's partly.
Probably. And I think they're so connected in such a different way, like through the video games. Like that's kind of I think where they find their peeps.
Yeah.
And that's where they get their connection. So it's different than how like we had it essentially.
Yeah, maybe that's. Like he tells me, he's like one of my best friends. You never see him.
Yes.
Some of them I've never met.
Yeah. But it's crazy because like in Roblox, like it's like their own interactive like universe. Like they're throwing parties for each other. They're doing this for one another, and it's a different world for sure.
Yeah.
And I think like she has all these close friends on there, and it's the games they play on there. They get close together. So
Yeah. I get it.
Yeah.
And that's, to me, was a big group of friends that play with him on Fortnite. But
Yeah, he's got a group.
go be real kids. This is why I also just schedule his friends to come over.
Yeah.
Sometimes I don't even ask him if he wants any friends over.
You're like, we're just gonna do
And
this.
I'm just like, oh, like, James is coming over today. I'm picking up Colton on Friday. He's spending the night.
We are having play dates, kid.
Well, it's not play date anymore.
Oh, what is it called now? Just getting together?
Hang out.
Okay.
Just hang.
Hey.
Play dates were so last year.
You know, the crazy thing is, though, growing up, it's like we didn't have our parents making like arrangements. Like we were going and calling and doing all of it. So it's very different.
Well, that's also probably why I got his phone. He just isn't quite there yet.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't think most of his friends have his number yet.
Okay.
Kind of deal.
Yep.
So, and actually, a lot of his friends still don't have a phone, which is totally fine.
Yeah, for sure.
But I don't know. We were at his baseball thing. And the coach, he was like, "Yeah, I don't really schedule. I make the kids schedule all their own stuff." I'm like, "We would never go do anything."
Right. The SOL.
Thank you, I'm no friend. No friend time outside of screens.
No, that's the only time it would exist for sure.
I still do, because, good God.
Yeah. Gotta get something for them.
I know again, sooner than later, that won't be a thing. You know?
Right. It'll start to fade.
Yeah. Just like all the weird things, like you don't think about, like the last time you give your kid a bath, the last time
I know.
you can hold your kid, like carry them.
Yep.
The last time they hold your hand, the last time.
Yeah, I saw a post about that, and I was like, that's so true, because you don't think of it. It just happens.
Yeah.
And it's wild.
Yeah. Luckily, Timmy still holds my hand, and I can still at least like hold him up, maybe not walk with him.
Right. Where you can get them.
I haven't weighed him in a while, but he's a big boy.
How tall is he?
He's 5'3".
Okay. How old is your husband?
He's like 5'9", 5'10".
Okay. Your average dude.
Yeah, I think Timmy will be taken after like one of our dads. Like his dad's like 6'1", 6'2". My dad's like 6'3".
Okay.
So, and his brothers are all taller. Like his two brothers are taller than him.
Mhm.
My brother's 6'1".
So you guys
Yeah.
got height in the family. How tall are you?
I'm 5'8".
Okay.
My kid already wears a size men's 9 this year.
Oh my gosh.
So,
Yeah. That's how Harper is. She's already in like a woman's 5.
is she?
And she's 9. I'm like, either we're gonna have some big feet or we're gonna grow into them.
Yeah. I mean, either way, she'll grow into them.
For sure. Alright, gorgeous. Can I get you any water, tea?
Yeah, water would be cool.
And then I have the little Belvita snacks over there if you want any. I have blueberry, chocolate, cinnamon.
Thank you.
Yeah. These guys.